Agribusiness for the Seyi Makinde administration in Oyo State is a high-potential, rapidly evolving sector focused on bridging food security gaps with key opportunities in cassava, poultry, cashew and maize production, alongside processing and logistics. While covering vast arable land, its success requires strategic management, modern technology, and mitigating logistical challenges rather than just basic farming. Over the years, the Seyi Makinde-led government is developing specialized agro-industrial hubs at Fashola, Akufo, and Ijayi to support cassava, maize, cocoa, and cashew production. All these is the brainchild of the Oyo State Agribusiness Development Agency, OISEDA, under the control of Dr. Debo Akonde. OISEDA leads these efforts, aiming for 50% productivity growth through private partnerships, youth empowerment, and infrastructure improvements. To strengthen youth entrepreneurship in the agricultural sector, the Oyo State government recently approved the disbursement of 500 million naira to support beneficiaries of the Youth Entrepreneurship in Agribusiness project. Stakeholders, beneficiaries that include about 1,000 youths who had participated in the state-sponsored trainings at the CSS Integrated Farms, Gora, Nasarawa State. Government officials all gathered at the Oyo State Agribusiness Transformation Center, Fashola, for the ceremony. Delivering his address, the Director General, Oyo State Agribusiness Development Agency, Dr. Debo Akonde, said the financial empowerment of the agripreneurs is the culmination of a deliberate effort to build a sustainable future in agribusiness with a shift from intervention to structure and from activities to system through the beneficiaries. He added that the program is aimed at creating a pathway that would connect training to enterprise, finance, and ultimately growth, stating that over 50,000 young entrepreneurs in agribusiness have been trained across the state in the past 5 years.
What we are witnessing here today is not just a disbursement event, it is the continuation of a deliberate effort to build something that will last. And this opportunity to build is one I do not take for granted. Over the past few years, under your leadership, Excellency, Oyo State has taken a clear direction. At different times, development is approached as random interventions. But what we have seen over the past few years in Oyo State is something completely different. A movement from intervention to structure, from activity to systems. And that is what this YEP Silver disbursement represents. Not just to support, but a pathway.
2025 February, I was called upon by OISEDA that the government has considered our request that there's going to be a saver package for us for 2026 so that we have to participate in it. So we called on all the major youth stakeholders. Say, okay, there's the major package for us. Today, we participate in the screening. Youth who have interest in agribusiness, they came around and they shared their plight too. So they were screened. All the youth that are here today. I'm here to tell you, the youth, this is another opportunity for us in the state. I want you to make good use of it, because if anything goes wrong, the government will not look outside. But I can promise you, Your Excellency, that by the special grace of God, you're going to see us turning a new leaf and going to make use of this money.
Bank of Industry has provided to farmers and youth through the provision of processing equipment for processors and manufacturers, and farm equipment for farmers engaged in crop cultivation, including the purchase of tractors, harvesters, planters, etc. In collaboration with the Oyo State government, Bank of Industry has established the BOI Oyo Matching Fund. This is a joint initiative aimed at supporting MSME businesses in Oyo State. This 1 billion naira joint fund offers a competitively priced loan facility with a tenure of up to 5 years, including a 6-month moratorium. and an interest rate of 5%, which you can never see anywhere. Please, a round of applause for your state government and our governors.
Other speakers commended the governor for a strong statement of confidence in the young people of the state and in the power of agribusiness to drive wealth creation and sustainable development, burdening workers to enable them maintain their productivity.
Let me say clearly to our young beneficiaries, what you've collected and the alert that is still going on is not just support, it is responsibility. We are aware that this is a loan given to you without collateral, but how you use it will determine future productivity. So you have been given access to training, exposure, and now financial backing. What you do with this opportunity will not only determine your own future, it will shape the future of agribusiness in Oyo State. So we expect discipline, we expect accountability, and we expect results. Are you going to give Oyo State that? Thank you so much. And to our partners, First City Monument Bank, working through MasterCard Foundation, I want to express our sincere appreciation to you. The state has provided a state capital of about 500 million naira, and you provided 1 billion naira. So your additional support strengthens this initiative and demonstrates what is possible when public and private sector actors align around a shared vision.
I was privileged to be selected for the training at Nasarawa, a CSS farm. We were taught an integrated farming. So when we were back, I was opportuned to be among the people that were selected to be the facilitator for our NG Care program. So after that, I am also a farmer. I farm as a side business. I receive a lot from Osaida. I'm receiving peats, herbicides, and fertilizers. And it's really helped me a lot for my production, to reduce my production expenses.
We have benefited a lot from YIP, starting from the training in Nasarawa in 2022. We went for training. It's an eye-opener. Actually, I gained more knowledge. I have basis of farming before, but getting to Nasarawa, I saw that there is a wide window in agribusiness, and I developed the passion to actually tap into that. And coming back to Oyo, I'm also part of the beneficiary of the 100-hectare cassava incubation program here in Fashola. I benefited from that. It's very interesting. The output from that project is one of the things that I actually used to start my own personal farm project.
Mo wà lára àwọn beneficiary Nasarawa program. Ìgbà tí a dé, mo wá ronú pé kí ni mo lè ṣe. Mo ní ilẹ̀ kan ní omi, mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi gbin àwọn nǹkan. Láti bẹ̀, mo rí pé ní nọ́ọ̀tì yẹn, àwọn nǹkan wo ló ṣe kó wá látọ̀hún. Wọ́n ń kó carrot, cabbage, green beans mo ń kó wá. Nǹkan bí oṣù kan sísìn, òní bàbá ìyàwó mi ń sọ pé àwọn ní ilẹ̀ táwọn fi ń dáko ní Èrúwà road pé more than 200 acres. Pé kí n ṣe jẹ́ ká máa gbin àwọn nǹkan yìí. Ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ lórí pé wọ́n lọ wo ilẹ̀ yẹn. So ìgbà tí mo tún wá gbọ́ ilé tó ṣẹlẹ̀, ó wá máa fast track iṣẹ́ yẹn. Èyí pé nìsín garlic, cabbage, green beans, carrot, ibi láti máa gbin.
The YIP Safer Initiative program, no doubt, aims to boost agricultural production, reduce unemployment, and enhance food security by providing financial support to trained young farmers to scale up their agribusinesses. A total of 1.5 billion naira is being disbursed to 1,000 beneficiaries, with 1 billion naira provided by FCMB and the MasterCard Foundation, and 500 million naira approved by the Oyo State Executive Council. This is another initiative of the government that obviously deserves commendation. So far, the Oyo State administration has successfully brought over 25 billion naira in investment to the agricultural sector under the Omitutu 2.0 initiatives.
You hustle and struggle to make a living. But the evil one in some people could suddenly crush your dream and make you vulnerable. But hold on. Someone, somewhere could be saying something and will say something. Be your brother's keeper. If you see something, say something. The security of life and property is a collective responsibility. If you see something, say something by calling 615 and the emergency response team will be there.
Or call 090-7449-1249 or visit Oyo State Crime Alert platform.
The Oyo State Governor, His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde, says a big thank you for your support to keeping the Paysetter state safe and secure.
If you're searching for the next investment frontier in Nigeria, look no further than Oyo State. Centrally located in southwest Nigeria, Oyo State connects you to over 8 million people, gives you seamless access to Lagos, Ogun, Osun, and beyond. We're not just open for business, we're building the future of it. From Fashola to Erua, our industrial hubs are attracting real businesses, not just promises. With digitized land access, automated permit approvals, harmonized taxes, and a one-stop investment office, we're redefining ease of doing business, real reforms, real access. And investors are responding because in Oyo State, support isn't seasonal, it is systemic. With 6 years of stable leadership and strategic investment in infrastructure, this is not trial and error. This is strategy. The question isn't why invest in Oyo State. It is how soon can you invest? Visit oisipa.oyostate.gov.ng, your single entry point for investment.
Oyo State, known as the Paysetter State, possesses a profound Yoruba cultural heritage centered on the historic Oyo Empire. It is renowned for the Alaafin of Oyo's palace, traditional arts like leatherwork, calabash carving, and ashofi weaving, alongside vibrant festivals such as Shango and Egungun, embodying a rich legacy of governance, art, and spirituality. The annual Oyo Festival celebrates the founder of the empire, while the Shango Festival highlights the state's deep spiritual significance. The World Twins Festival in Igbora is another major attraction. Oyo State is a hub for indigenous industries, including Ashofe, known as narrow loom weaving in Isei, traditional calabash carving, and Adire dyeing in Ogbomosho. In terms of fashion, the Abetiaja is an iconic fashion symbol of Oyo royalty and heritage that is recognized globally. The heritage of Oyo is not just local, it is recognized as a cornerstone of Yoruba culture, with significant influence that spread through the trans-Saharan trade to the Americas. The state continues to promote this legacy through cultural tourism, linking its rich past with its present. This reality is once again brought to the fore as the 2026 Omitutu Cultural Legacy Program rekindles pride in Yoruba traditions, bridging the past with a vision for a more sustainable future. The festival, put together by the Executive Assistant to Governor Seyi Makinde on Culture and Tourism, Chief Boyega Lawal, highlights the repositioning of cultural heritage as a viable pathway to economic growth and prosperity. As the drums roll, a story unfolds, calling on all to preserve heritage, even as the world evolves. Tagged, Reawakening Consciousness to Yoruba Cultural Practices for Sustainable Socio-Economic Development. The 2026 Omitutu Cultural Legacy Program is a reminder that tradition is not outdated, rather, it is an untapped potential. From traditional attires to indigenous cuisine and evergreen music, every display tells a story, one of resilience, creativity, and community. But beyond the spectacle, stakeholders say reviving cultural practices is key to unlocking economic opportunities, from tourism and local enterprise to job creation rooted in heritage.
This cultural reawakening program is the initiative of His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde as part of his commitment to the upliftment of Yoruba cultural legacy for our race, identities, preservation and development in our multicultural and ethnic diverse nation Nigeria.
Maintaining that the moral decadence experienced across the world is as a result of the neglect of indigenous cultures, culture custodians also emphasized the importance of teaching the younger generation.
This program shall showcase Yoruba rich cultural practices in the area of moral values, decent dressing, indigenous religious music, foods, and vocation, among others. The overall objective is to reawaken the consciousness and energize our people to adopt orderliness, moral rejuvenation, and socio-economic development.
The take-home for most participants at this event is to know that cultural heritage continues to inspire, educate, and contribute meaningfully to society for generations to come. The Oyo State Tiwantiwa 2026 Yoruba Heritage Festival has been able to show that sustained collaboration with government, communities, and cultural institutions is key. Culture definitely is more than heritage. It embodies identity, drives economic value, and sustains continuity.
So I want to use this opportunity. If you can see, during the first time, we had two investors, big investors in film industry. Kunle Afolayan came to Oyo State, Itesiwaju Igbojaye to precise, to come and invest in Oyo State. And Ibrahim Chatta came to Oyo State and is putting up an edifice that's going to be, if not the best in Africa, it's going to be one of the best in Africa. And it's domiciling in Oyo State, in Oyo town, and that's a great thing. And it's happening during the time of Governor Seyi Makinde.